Alrighty, y'all. So the topic of the video today is do not talk to women or cold approach them until you do these things first. So guys, I'm going to be vulnerable with you again if you've heard some other of these videos, and I'm going to get way more in depth than it in some other videos down the line. But regarding my personal life story, people look at me now and numerous people have told me, I just don't believe it. I think you're being too hard on yourself. And it's because they see the end result. What I mean by that is I was the biggest loser in high school, really in college, and never went to prom, never went to a school dance, never been kissed, virgin, right? Awkward as hell, had horrible cystic acne. Guys, I would pop some of these cysts and they would fly, the pus, like 10 feet, right? I had no self-esteem. I was shy, I was extremely skinny, had no physique, had no tan, was pasty, felt horrible about my situation in life, okay? And I had to level up physically, mentally, and I had to really, really, really pursue all the things I'm gonna talk about in this video just to have a chance, to get women, be accepted, be respected, right? And feel good about myself. And so I'm living proof, guys. I'm gonna get into it in another video, but you have no idea how bad my starting place really was. I was third in the world in Call of Duty. All I did in high school and in college, I played Call of Duty. I passed up on social events. I became a recluse. That's all I did was Call of Duty. I was third in the world, okay? So with that being said, here's what I would do going back and having hindsight 2020. I'm really happy the way my life has turned out so far. But hindsight 2020, here's what I would do before I ever would start cold approaching girls. Because let's be honest, unless you are a super Chad or just really gifted, really charismatic, or had a certain type of upbringing where you didn't have much trauma, most guys are going to get rejected a lot when they first start meeting women. I know me, I got rejected probably hundreds of times, like literally in a row. And a big part of it is I always have been attracted to the hottest woman. So even when they were out of my league, guys, and leagues do exist. Even when I was 22 years old, barely had any money, was skinny, ugly, pasty, had less life experience, less confidence, right? I had no business going up to the hottest 22-year-olds because those girls are going to get the 25, 6-year-olds that are like me essentially now, right? I'm 30, but you know what I mean. So what I would do is I would do this, guys. So listen up. So what you want to do is you want to remove yourself from the sexual marketplace and go monk mode for 8 to 12 months is what I would do. So again, you could do this at any age in life. You could be 31 listening to this video, 40, but again, ideally, the younger you start things in life, the better your chance you're gonna have. So for my young guys watching this video, what I would do right now is I would go full force into the gym. Build up the best physique that you possibly can given your genetics, okay? Get your diet dialed in, hire a personal trainer if you have to, book a call with me. I could tell you exactly what you need to do. Guys, I was that guy in high school that was so skinny, my arms, that my shirts would be like this, if you know what I mean. That was such an insecurity that I had. I was that guy walking around like this, and I became obsessed. I wanted to fill out my sleeves, okay? So what I would do is I would commit 8 to 12 months strictly to getting the best possible physique you could get in 8 to 12 months. Now, while you're doing that, I would really dig deep and try to be self-aware regarding any insecurities that you have at all. Any insecurities. They could be physical, they could be mental, they could be due to a trauma that you have, they could be due to someone who broke up with you, cheated on you, and you need to really try to heal those internally, okay? Now, something else that you should do, in my opinion, is semen retention, celibacy if you want, right? Really avoid all vices, avoid all porn, alcohol, drugs, everything. You want to really get tied to your core, learn who you are, level yourself up. But here's a key thing. You should be practicing your social skills in the interim. So while these 8 to 12 months, you're pursuing your fitness as hard as you possibly can. Talk to the cashiers, talk to people at the gym, talk to girls, but just try to make friends with them, right? You don't even need to ask them out, essentially, right? You could just get used to talking to people. Try to make a few more male friends, okay? So you're gonna be leveling up your social skills. Focus on your charisma, your energy, your tone. Try to develop better charisma and social skills and a better body as well. Also, try to figure out how you can make more money, get a side hustle. Think of a long-term plan, whatever career you're in, or if you're still in school, right? Think long-term what your plan is to try to level up and start learning, educating yourself, and making moves. That's what you got to do. Most people in life, they don't make moves, okay? I remember I went out with a buddy of mine a few months ago, and he sees what I do at nightlife. Again, I think day game is way better to meet women, but he sees what I do at nightlife. He goes, Eric, he goes, you make shit happen. You make shit happen. And in life, guys, we're gonna die one day. You have to make shit happen, make moves, take risk, okay? So another thing that you're gonna wanna do as well is you're gonna wanna improve your style, okay? You're gonna wanna totally revamp your wardrobe. Again, I'm gonna make some videos about this. You could also set up a call with me. I'll literally take you through my closet and the different things that I've wore. But you're gonna wanna get better style. So guys, you're gonna wanna, once you build a physique, have form-fitting clothes. Shout out FitX Fearless. He actually put me on to this brand in one of his videos. This is called Uru, U-R-R-U. It's on Amazon. They're cheap as hell. These shirts are like 20 bucks. They're versatile. So I wear these to the gym. You could even wear these to the club. You could wear them on a date. They're comfortable and they look amazing. They're 20 bucks. So here's some free game that I just put you on, okay? Again, it's on Amazon. It's called Uru. They make collared shirts, everything. So again, you're gonna wanna improve your style. Also, you're going to, for the rest of your life, and I'll make a video on this, get a skincare routine. I had some of the worst skin you could ever imagine, and I still break out. You could see some blemishes there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use acne products if you have to, but especially right now, listen to this and write this down. See, 99% of you watching this video won't do this. And this is why you're never going to level up, okay? Listen to me right now. Every single day for the rest of your life, once or twice a day, use Snail Mucin by Corsyx, okay? Use Snail Mucin by Corsyx, C-O-R-S-Y-X. I think that's how you spell it. It's on Amazon every single day. That's gonna make your skin smooth, lock in the moisture. You're gonna age like fine wine. Okay? Every 2 to 3 days for the rest of your life, use retinol on your face before bed. Retinol serum. The one that I use is from CeraVe. It's literally like 10, 15 bucks. All you need is a pea size of it. Put it on your face, okay? So you're gonna now have a skincare routine. You're gonna start looking good. You're gonna be on semen retention. You're gonna be overcoming your vices. You're going to be going to the gym, building up your dream body, getting more physically attractive and sexy, but also more confident and just masculine, okay? You're gonna be leveling up your charisma. You're gonna be leveling up your looks. You're gonna be leveling up all of these different things in your life. And after these 8 to 12 months, okay, of extreme self-development, you're gonna now re-emerge a different guy, and you're gonna now re-enter the sexual marketplace again. And when you re-enter it, you need to keep up all these habits, okay, or your progress is gonna get lost. But when you re-enter it, you're gonna find that you're more confident, you're getting more success, and you could attract a different caliber woman now. Guys, a huge issue that I faced in my life, and I'll talk about this in another video, is I became handsome when I started working out. I had to get surgery. I lost a lot of gains, and then I fell into a depression, and I stopped working out for 1.5 years. This was in my early 20s. So I literally had a body like this, and I lost all of it. I stopped doing my hair. I stopped dressing nice. I literally would wear slippers all around town because I was the most comfortable that way. I had horrible style, and I realized the girls that I'm attracted to, I am invisible to them. And I realized the girls that like me, I feel better than them. I feel like I would never get involved with those girls. And I realized that was cognitive dissonance. That's a horrible problem. So I realized the only way I'm going to get the girls I truly want and that I feel I'm worthy of is if I need to level up and really be about that life, okay? So you're going to see, right, the caliber girl that you could get right now versus if you do everything I described in this video for 8 to 12 months, don't even focus on dating, focus on improving yourself, okay? Still be talking to women, like I said. You're going to reemerge and be able to attract a whole different caliber of woman and have way more success that way. So again, guys, these are the main things I would do before I ever started truly cold approaching and dating women. I would take a year off, monk mode, focus on gym, fitness, grooming, style, amplify life max, looks max, and all these areas, and then reemerge, and then you're gonna have a way better time and have way better results as well. So everyone, appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.